I am Sujata. I'm the co-founder of LexConnect, and I'm also the program lead for the Women in Tech Founder program. Fiji startup ecosystem is still developing. So when I was starting out on my own, I realized how hard it was to be starting from scratch. When you're building something from a zero. I had very little mentorship access, very little resources, and very little no access to basically venture capital and things like that. So I understand that the first few years of a startup is a struggle if you have no help at all. So when I approached this role, I saw it with a lot of empathy. I wanted to be able to help the startup community, and I just thought that if I am able to help even one founder with the amount of experience that I've had during my startup years, I would be contributing to something meaningful. And I feel that we need women in order to build an ecosystem, we need women on both sides of the table. So what this program eventually did was, it helped the founders with a very clear, practical framework. And so we don't just have women that are, building their business from scratch, but we also have women on the other side of the table who are willing to, influence these ideas and help them come to life, make investment decisions, shape capital flows. So this program in a way helped, build a community where this could sort of just push through for a start. It had a structured framework. You would understand that, to be able to pitch your idea to someone in just a 2-minute, 3-minute, 5-minute pitch is a very difficult exercise to do. So with this program and with the structured framework that we had, for example, the structure of a pitch, how do you, tell someone the story about the business that you are going to do? So, we had a structured framework about problem statement, solution statement, target market, revenue model, what is your ask from the investors. So it really helped the participants, I feel, to be able to communicate their ideas clearly and with a lot of clarity and practical knowledge. So same for the venture capital stream. This was, as you would know, it's a very new concept for Fiji. So I feel that even though these were aspiring women VC founders, but I think that it's really going to shift the mindset, for them to be able to learn and understand, the importance of being able to contribute towards the startup community, being able to invest in ideas, being able to understand the risk and how to find opportunities in businesses. So with the young generation, and I think I can relate to this as well, the world of business is very complicated, and too many times when you are just starting out, these concepts and technical terms, these can confuse you a lot. And it's a lot of, knowledge to take in and then to be able to apply that as well. Phase one, I feel, was all about, we started from the bottom, right? Helping people be able to sort of speak about their ideas with clarity, help them tell their stories. That was phase one. And phase two, I feel, is where the real transformation will now happen, because this will basically help them validate their ideas, will help them refine their MVPs, will help them with their product market fit, will be able to help them understand the mistakes that they are making right now and how will they be able to repair those mistakes, whether their business model is scalable or not. So this is where the real transformation will happen, that they'll be really able to validate their business ideas and see whether it is investment ready. And the same for the VC stream as well, I feel, because they've already learned about, what investment is all about, the risk in investing in startups, the opportunities, how do you assess those startups, red flags, green flags. But phase two is really now going to help them, like they've learned the foundation, just brief knowledge in a week, and now they will basically be understanding that in a deeper way, if I could say.